get your quick comments. Have you joined the Congress, Brajesh Kalappa, or have you applied to join it? And your first reactions to our poll, and then Ajay Alok, you. Both of you have been waiting patiently. We apologize for your wait.
Yeah, Rajdeep, I've not yet joined the Congress, but I've indicated that I will join the Congress in days to come. But today, I think, is a grand day for the Grand Old Party. And you see, I was just listening to what Mr. Yadav was saying. And I think the first thing is that, if political parties, for instance, there was a question which said that why do political parties like the BJP continue to win while the Congress party loses? But you see, when a body blow like 2014 had struck the Congress party, then the body itself was weak, and that kind of strength is now being regained. I think the first, big injection the Congress party received was the Bharat Jodo Yatra, and ever since it's been on the roll. You'll find that what happened in 2024 and then thereafter these elections, I think, every political party is also like a human body. Sometimes it's debilitated, sometimes it's strong. And exactly the same thing is now likely to afflict the BJP. And just now, I think the BJP is going to be extremely debilitated in times to come.
Let me put that question to Ajay Alok. The Congress supporters are already celebrating, even though the results haven't been officially counted. But this will be the big question. Do you think the 8th of October will set the mahal for Maharashtra and Jharkhand? Or can the BJP isolate the 2 days and say, no matter what happens on the 8th of October, the battle of November is a different battle altogether? Ajay Alok.
Well, Rahul, as per with due respect to your exit polls and all the exit polls that's happening, I do believe that I don't believe in exit polls, whether they are for us or they are against us. And well, I don't think it's wise to count the rats before they are caught. That's what the exit polls are all about. It's Ayaram Gayaram. Today it has come. It will go on 8th. And that we have seen happening in June when the Lok Sabha poll results were declared. And even before 3 months before that, when Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan poll results came out. Well, that's anyway. But with all due respect to exit polls, since they are being conducted with some technology and with some scientific brains around, I wish I was hearing Mr. Yogendra Yadav, such a wishful thinking about the strong perception the BJP is going to face if this happens, if this happens, if that happens, if that happens, as if BJP is like a lallu. We'll keep on swinging in between and let this happen to us like Congress party. What's happening around? First of all, let me tell you, what happens all these things if this exit poll turns around? Then what you will say? We were winning 350, 380, nobody was giving us less than 285. In a private conversation with Rajdeep, he was also giving us 290, 285. Everybody was thinking like that, but we came down to 240. How does this change the scene? Still there is an NDA government, still the Prime Minister is there, still he is leading the country. And still the BJP remains to be the most potent force in this country. And I really am astonished when Congress party speaks like that. What do you have gained, man? You have jumped from 54 to 99 and you are behaving as you have won the country. And listen, this is just a state poll. And how come the results of Bihar is going to be really the game changer? Bihar is going to face elections next October, November. It's almost a year time. A lot of changes, things changes in 1 day in politics, and you are assuming things after 1 year. Such a wishful thinking.
Okay, so you're saying it's wishful thinking. You're saying it's wishful thinking. Let's get Rajat Sethi, Amitabh Tiwari. Big national picture. You've got the BJP.
I'll give you one example. I'll give you one example. Let me complete.
Yes.
Let me complete. I'll give you one example. 2015 elections. The so-called anti-BJP alliances won 2/3 of the seats in Bihar. It was all over for BJP. Bihar is there. What happened in 2017 UP? 325 was the majority mark. So you don't assume things based on one election result, and this is not even a result.
Good point. One election. No. You make a good point, Ajay. One election doesn't necessarily tell you what will happen nationwide. Take that, Rajat Sethi, Amitabh Tiwari. If these numbers hold, does it give the Congress perceptually momentum, which is, I think, really what is key often also in an election, or does it signal a greater change, a move away from the BJP?
I think Congress is largely comfortable in their current leadership setup, and the equation between Rahul Gandhi and Kharge, that has sort of worked well for them so far. And I think the momentum clearly is with them going into the next two elections as well. But there are certain larger learnings that happen if the exit polls were to hold true. One big thing that I have seen as a trend is that if you are labeled as a B team of BJP, then the voters come out and punish you. They don't give you a free pass that you can, get the votes and keep cutting the votes, etc., and not allowing, the opposition.
You're referring to JJP here.
I'm referring to JJP.
No, but
and
there's
to
a
even
bigger
to
problem
Congress,
there. No. But
even
one
in
second, Rajat,
PDP
there's
in Kashmir.
a bigger problem there. Think of it as cricket, right? You suddenly have, say, baseball
Right.
as one example. Or Sanat Jayasuriya in that World Cup, coming in and smashing the ball at the beginning of the over, changing cricket. They catch the opponents off guard initially, and then the opponents know what you are likely to do,
Right.
which is somewhat
Fair
what
enough.
is happening. So unlike the earlier perception where opposition leaders thought of the BJP as these Chinese giants, 10 foot tall, marching down the Himalayas, then you start feeling, boss, jaise hum ho waise. Tum bhi dangal karo, hum bhi dangal kare, kabhi tum jeetoge, kabhi hum jeetenge.
No, that is true. So I think this is a learning. And another learning that I've realized is that if there is an artificial alliance, then the leaders might be, doing all kinds of permutation, combination, joining one party or other. People are not moving along with the leaders. And this is what might be a challenge, again, for an Ajit Pawar in Maharashtra. No matter how much of cosmetic changes you would want to do with a pink color, it has its limitations when you are doing some kind of an artificial alliance together. People are not liking it. And also for the BJP, there might be certain core BJP voters which get upset if you have, say, a PDP come into your alliance, or a JJP come into your alliance, or an Ajit Pawar coming into your alliance. They want to, I think BJP should go back to its ideological drawing board. The core ideological issues that BJP used to contest elections on are
big
largely
enough a
over.
rainbow for them to be able to win all these states.
This
They
is the
won
challenge.
because
This is why
they did ideology plus transactions, and that's how they were able to win as much of India as they did.
See,
So
this is
Amitabh
what
Tiwari, does this have an impact on Maharashtra? You're in Mumbai, so you should tell us.
See, essentially, I mean, every election is different, but it does give the momentum to the Congress party if it is able to form the government in both the states. See, here also we are seeing two different contradicted trends.
Momentum is okay, good for TV, but does momentum have a empirical bearing on voting behavior on the ground in Maharashtra?
It impacts the decision of the neutral voter. See, here we are seeing that the Congress party, which won only 8% of the seats versus BJP in 2019, went on to win 28-29% of the direct contest. Now we are seeing the Congress party again probably defeating BJP in a direct one-to-one contest. So that gives confidence to its voters and also places a question mark in the mind of the neutral voter that Congress is also a viable option perhaps.
So you believe in the Mahal theory. Yashwant Deshmukh, will the Mahal carry forward, or is it, extrapolating too much?
Mahal will definitely carry forward. And Rahul, let's realize one thing.
You also think Mahal will carry forward?
Biggest finding of the Lok Sabha Maharashtra results was not about Shinde versus Thackeray, not about NCP Sharad Pawar versus Ajit Pawar, but it was BJP versus the Congress in the neutral territory of Marathwada and Vidarbha, where Congress gave a proper dhobi guard to BJP without even a leader. That tells you only one thing. Congress remains the default party in India against the BJP across India in that way. And BJP for once cannot think that कि हम कुछ भी करते रहेंगे और लोग हमको वोट देते रहेंगे. What Rajat is saying, that they compromised on that basic core nature of party with the difference कि हम हर हालत में किसी भी हालत में सत्ता में आएंगे और हम
आपको कहीं तो मॉरल पोजीशन लेनी चाहिए, कहीं पर तो आप लोग पब्लिक को एक कॉज तो दो कि हम पार्टी सच में पार्टी विद अ डिफरेंस है.
And for what?
That's what I'm saying. That ideological drawing board has to be rewritten.
The branding problem of the BJP as on today is this is a party which wants to get into power by hook or by crook or by doing any shit under the sun. And that is where it has damaged the core brand of the BJP.